finding some needed caps in my excess stock. Good evening, YouTube. Here with you at 8:56 now in the evening on this Wednesday. I lost a day there somewhere. Yeah, it is Wednesday. I got to thinking back about ordering some stuff, and I remembered that I had ordered, it seems like 1 microfarad and 10 microfarad and 100 microfarad because they were common sizes. And lo and behold, I found these 100 microfarad at 25 volts. They are radial caps. I also have some axials over there as well. But these are in my spare. I have a box with just electrolytic capacitors. Well, actually all kinds of different capacitors, but new ones that I'd ordered at one time or another, and I just try to keep them all in the same box. And so those are going to be just fine for working on this stereo or this tape deck. So it appears that I do have all the necessary parts that I need. The only difference between the ones I found here are 25 volts, and I think the ones I ordered, if I'm not mistaken, were 6.3 volts, which, you know, the voltage doesn't hurt to be above it. The capacitance is the important thing, as long as you don't go below it. In other words, if it called for 100 volt, then you couldn't use a 50 in there, obviously. But the voltage rating is higher, so it's okay. So I think what I'm going to do, maybe tomorrow, I don't know yet. I may go ahead and start on this. I'm getting anxious to get through it now that I found a problem with that transistor, and see if this is going to work. And so that's what I've been doing. Or what I'm going to be doing, I should say. So I want to get that done and get this all underway. I don't think I'll be going to see Mom this week. In fact, I know I won't. The nursing home has told my sister that they are completely eliminating visitors from the nursing home during this, whatever you want to call it, coronavirus scare. And so I understand why they're doing it, but so anywho, that's gonna be that. So she said she would call and let me know when they change back, where she can have visitors again. But for now, I cannot visit her. So I do have to go to the doctor on Friday, and I was planning on going then after I went to the doctor, but again, it's not gonna happen this week. So anywho, that's that. And like I say, I didn't really have anything else planned to do other than maybe this. Like I say, I've got the 10s, I've got the 100s, I've got the 47s, I've got the 1s that at 50 volts, and they're there. I've got the tantalum, these here, and those are all ready to go. So that should just about be everything I need, I hope. And of course, like I said, I already got these 3 changed here, and I had some of these as well. Well, of course, I had the 1000 at 50 volt in there, which was fine. And then I had this one here, this 220. Now, I probably didn't have the 47, but I did have the 220s, I think at 50 volts. Or maybe they were 25, I don't remember, but they were big enough for that, I know that. So like I say, it pays to check, I guess, before you go order more. But stuff like that, it's you probably use it eventually anyway, so it's not a big deal. It ain't worth that expensive. So anywho, that's that. I want to try to get this thing knocked out before I forget how everything goes back together. I mean, I've obviously got videos of it and things like that where I can reference that. I know about this switch here, this one here. This is the main speed switch, and it goes up on top. And I've got that piece there was just sort of hanging, flopping in the breeze, so I put it on that shaft. But it actually, the shaft goes in a little differently. I think it goes on top after you put the shaft through. I think this piece here goes on top and it has to be adjusted. But that shouldn't be a problem either. So like I say, this is my plan. I think for tomorrow, maybe if I don't have to do some laundry. But other than that, I think that's all I've got going on. I don't know if I said anything or not, but the BDST is on hold, waiting for one of our beta testers to be back in town. He's away on business or whatever, or pleasure. I don't know which it is. But anyway, he's not around, so we're gonna wait on him to get back, and I think that's later on in the month. I can't remember exactly when it was now, but it's not a big deal. Anyway, that's that. We still want to have our little meeting that I've tried to organize. I don't know how well that's going to turn out, but I want to try to meet with all the beta testers, and me and Bob both, and kind of go over some things about the changes Bob made to the circuit and what it's supposed to do and how it should test and things like that, so that they'll know what to expect when they get their parts. And I think I may have mentioned this before, but I think the people that already have the case and speaker are just getting a new board with the parts, and the others, anybody that hasn't got a kit yet, will get the full kit. So that's the way that's going to work, and that should work out just fine, I think, because there's no it'll just be an extra hole in it where the switch was at there, because there's not going to be a new switch in a new one. So because of the probe is auto sensing or whatever, and so that's that. All right, I think I'm gonna wind this up and just make another short one. Marty will be happy about that. You guys have a pleasant evening. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see ya.